For the past few weeks, we've been talking about the 5 dysfunctions of a team by Patrick Lencioni. And we've been identifying what the dysfunctions are and really focusing in on how to become a more cohesive team. So just a refresher, we've talked about the pyramid that he presents in his book. And we talked about how it's super important to start with the foundation of trust. Because without trust, none of these other things are going to be happening efficiently. It's not going to be productive, so to speak. So we start with the foundation of trust. Once you have the foundation of trust really strong amongst your team, then you work on encouraging the team to have healthy conflict, encouraging the team to share their thoughts, to share their opinions, to give their feedback, because they know they're in a safe environment where their thoughts matter and their thoughts are heard. So once you have trust, you have an environment where people are able to speak their minds respectfully and are encouraged to do so. Once you have that developed and everyone understands that their voice was heard, after that healthy conflict, then we move to commitment. Because once everybody's voice has been heard, we're able to get that buy-in from everybody on the team. Whether it was their original idea or not, they're committed to helping the team achieve that commitment because they've felt heard. And after you get that commitment in place, then we go to accountability. Now that you've got everybody's buy-in, then we ask them, okay, how much, by when, by who? Who's being accountable for what? How do you like to be held accountable? And once we've determined how people like to be held accountable and are holding them accountable, then we get to the top of the pyramid, which is results. Because once you have this foundation and everybody's rowing in the same direction, your results are going to increase. And when we're focused on results as a team, we're all rowing towards that same goal. We're committed, we're bought in, we're being held accountable, and we're seeing an increase in the results because we're truly performing as a cohesive team. When we get to that results piece, it's so important that we're celebrating the collective achievements as a team, that we're coming together to celebrate those benchmarks. And here's what we need to do as leaders to help plan for this. So often we plan a big picture goal. We have a year goal. January is just around the corner and we're like, okay, our 2024 big picture goal is this. And so often we wait until we hit the goal to celebrate it. What I want to encourage you to do is set that big goal and then as a team, decide on benchmarks that you're going to hit along the way. And at those benchmarks, you're going to celebrate. You're going to stop and celebrate. You hit this benchmark as a team. You're getting closer to that big picture goal. Not only are you going to stop and just honor it, you're going to do something special. What does that look like for your team? Is it a team dinner? Is it a team golf outing? Is it a team spa day? Is it a half day off for the entire team to go home and be with their families? What does that look like? And here's the kicker, guys. It's so important to understand what motivates each member of your team. Because if you're taking the time, if you're investing the time to set up these benchmarks, you want to make sure that everybody on that team is excited and motivated to hit those benchmarks. And yes, we're adults. And guess what? We still like to celebrate. It's still important to stop and celebrate our wins along the way to continue to motivate us to move towards that bigger goal. Think about what happens for the team every time you stop and celebrate a benchmark. That builds the team bond, that increases cohesiveness and excitement and joy, and continues to encourage them to move towards that big picture goal. So set benchmarks and set ways to celebrate. I mean, come on, that's a fun conversation to have at a team meeting here in fourth quarter. Hey guys, now that we've got our big picture goal set and everybody's committed and knows what their job is, let's talk about how we want to celebrate. what are our benchmarks and what are we going to do to celebrate? All right, let's step back from the conference table for a minute and let's go to the dinner table. How can you apply this in your family? We've talked a lot about some examples with chores, right? Getting everybody in the household accountable to doing the chore that they committed to doing. And maybe they're keeping track of this chore by putting stickers on a sticker chart. And you decide as a family, once we hit X amount of stickers, then this is our family reward. Again, discuss it over dinner. Hey guys, like what are some rewards that we want to celebrate together as a family when we achieve this 20 stickers, 40 stickers, 60 stickers, 80 stickers, 100 stickers. Set those benchmarks. Maybe it looks like you're going out for ice cream or a family dinner, or you're going to do a special activity on a Saturday. You're going to kayak together or go to a kids zone fun place or the playground, whatever it may be. Start setting those benchmarks so that when your kids are at 15 out of 20, you can remind everybody, hey guys, hey family, we're at 15. We're almost to our ice cream. And remember, after ice cream, we're going to keep rolling. And when we get 40 stickers, remember what's next, right? It encourages them to keep going. It celebrates the action and the commitment and the accountability that they're putting in. So again, you can take all of these pieces and apply them to any leadership role that you have in your life. Once you build, it comes from trust, healthy conflict, commitment, accountability, and finally that increase in results. Come up with a way to make sure you have a way to track those results so that you know when you hit those benchmarks, you know exactly what celebration you're going to do as a team. You go out there, you do it, then you come right back to it to keep that energy flowing and everybody rowing in the same direction. Have fun with this and watch your results grow.